man with an incurable genetic condition who advertised his sperm to lesbians on social media has been banned from contacting some of the children he fathered as a result.
What? Why would
Yeah,
he? What
there's a
does it
lot
say? What
going on
condition
here.
he has?
Yeah, he had Fragile X syndrome.
Why the fuck is he trying to give his genes away?
It's fucked up. I
Oh,
don't
you
know,
know
man.
what?
What?
He's probably like, I'm not gonna have kids otherwise,
I
so I
think
might
that's
as
what
well
it
just
is.
like
Because
try
here's the
this
thing,
way.
dude. You have to go through a lot of like red tape and shit and like get, like do all these documents to be able to like do this kind of a thing.
Mhm.
And even then he didn't do it through like the main legal method or whatever, like which is donating to a sperm bank because they're like, yo, you have Fragile X. We're not going to take your stuff. And then he did it through a Facebook lesbian forum, and he still presented the documentation, and it said Fragile X on there, but it was like on page
Who
12.
knows what that is?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like deep on page 12. The ones that actually read it were like, oh, I don't even know what that fucking means. It's like more just bullshit. And the ones that, and then most of them didn't, of course. No one goes to page
Yeah.
12. So yeah,
If you're
super
looking for
fucked up.
sperm on Facebook, like you're not gonna look through
Also, yeah, I mean, there's an
documents.
argument that, hey, let's but they were desperate. Like they obviously these women wouldn't have done it if they weren't
Yeah.
desperate for
Just
for
find a
some
guy at the club
sperm.
or something.
Um yeah, well,
Man, that's too bad.
tell the people at home what Fragile X syndrome is,
Man, I
Daniel.
barely remember. I remember this kid. So it's a disorder.
Mm-hmm.
The gene on your X syndrome or X
Chromosome.
chromosome gets enlarged. And it's not fragile or anything. It's
Yeah,
just
they
like
just noticed when they were doing karyotyping that it's like it was broken in like a big portion of those, but
but the gene basically stopped. It's like a frataxin gene. It doesn't get transcribed, but it mostly presents in males because males only have one X. So if you have one bad copy, then you're fucked. If you're a female, you have another good copy and your second X chromosome. And what is it? You have like macroorchidism where you have like large
you have
testicles, like
you got
large
those big balls,
ears.
you got, yeah,
Um,
elongated ears, an elongated chin.
yeah,
You're
like
also
mental retardation,
yeah, it's like it's a varying
autism.
like mental retardation. Like this guy
Yeah,
obviously is with it enough to be able to do all this like terrible shit, but
yeah.
not everyone is. So, and
Mhm.
I'm guessing that's why this has even come up, is because some of the parents are realizing that the kid is retarded and like, what the fuck.
Yeah. We need to
um
find whose sperm this is.
yeah,
That guy on Facebook.
but 37-year-old, where is it, 37-year-old James McDougall was not upfront about Fragile X syndrome and should not. And the judge put out his name, which apparently they usually don't do, but
Oh,
just to make it that so that like people don't go to him anymore and get
yeah.
his
Well, if
sperm.
that's the thing, like if you like Google him now, at least you'll know that like this
Yeah,
guy's and shit.
all
If he
that.
tries
There's
to
no,
like sell his sperm some other way or whatever.
yeah, he definitely would have tried to do it more after
Mhm.
this shit. If his name wasn't put out there, I promise
Uh,
you.
what kind of like level do you have to be? You're bringing kids into the world that they're gonna struggle with the same thing that you have, and it's probably gonna be worse because it gets worse through every
He's obviously got
generation.
some fucked up shit going on, and
Yeah.
then he tried to meet up with the children that were fathered.
Mhm.
It's like, what are you doing? And like, apparently they have like, and he would meet with some of them, and they would have bruises after and shit. Like, this is just, the
Oh,
whole thing's fucked up.
he would beat him up. The
Yeah, I
fuck.
guess. And then so now there's like, yeah, all that going on too, but
Mhm.
crazy.
So weird.